Evening everybody. So, a special request from my good friend Justin. He's not very tall, but a nice fella. He wanted me to do a chili con carne. So, you know, apron sesame, magic food. I'm going to do a lovely chili con carne for you today. Everyone's probably got their own recipe. Mine isn't particularly special, except for one ingredient. So here we go. Starting off with some lovely mince. Again, get your meat from your butcher. We've got a lovely butcher here, and the mince is great and it does make a big difference. We've then got tomatoes and kidney beans, again staple, along with red peppers and an onion for a chili. We then got some beef stock, again I'm just using a packet one. We've got some garlic, some ubiquitous tomato puree. Then we have some nice rice to go with that, and then obviously to put all these things together we have some spices. You can use oregano, marjoram, something like that. Thyme will also work. Nice paprika, happiest spice. Some nice cumin, no jokes please, and chili powder. This is mild chili powder because, as you all know, I have a terribly boring family that are really square and don't like spicy food. So I'm going to go fairly easy on this. I will try and push my luck. The other thing I've got here is some chocolate. Now, I delightfully found this small little bar hanging around of dark chocolate, and that is just going to add just a little something, a little sweetness to it, and we'll put that in towards the end when we put the beans in. So without further ado, I shall get started.
Go!
Right, so the first thing I've done is I've, as if by magic, I have chopped up all of the onions, and I've chopped up all of the red peppers, and you'll see kind of similar sort of size. I don't want either to be too big or too small. It's worth making the effort to get the nice small little cubes. I've then got the garlic, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to fry the red pepper and the onion for about 5 minutes, and then towards the end of that I'm going to throw in the garlic. So once I've got that underway, I'll show you what that looks like when that's all finished.
Go.
Okay, so you'll see I've got these have been cooking for about 5 minutes. Okay, and what I want to do then is I'm going to add my garlic. What I'm also going to add is some tomato paste. Again, the thing about tomato paste is don't add it to liquid things. You need to add it when you're frying. Okay, there's about I don't know, tablespoon in there, and because you want to fry tomato paste, because otherwise you can get it can be a bit acidic, and if you fry it, it does changes its flavour a little bit. So I'm going to add some other bits. I'm going to add some nice oregano here. Again, about a couple of teaspoons. We've got cumin, teaspoon or so of that. I do like cumin. Paprika, the happiest spice. I'm going to do about a kind of couple of teaspoons of that, if I can get it out. And then the infamous, this is actually my old chili, so I'm sure that Lydia, who's watching this, she won't tell anyone that I've put in quite so much. Okay, and I'm going to cook this again for about another 5 minutes, so we can come back once I've got this. You can see before we then add some other bits.
Go.
Okay, so about 5 minutes later you'll see that we now have this kind of lovely, it's giving off an amazing smell because of the cumin and stuff, okay? But what I need to do is, I need to now brown the mince. So the first thing I need to do is to take all of this out of this pan, okay? Because what I'm going to do is, I'm going to brown my mince. And I'm going to use the same pan for everything else. Okay, so you see that like that. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to put, the thing about browning mince actually is that I don't spend tons and tons of time browning it, I've got to be honest. I'm almost like just trying to kind of cook it through. Some people get a bit obsessed about trying to get it all brown and burnt and caramelised. I find you end up spending 15 minutes trying to do it, and actually I'm not sure it makes a massive big difference in taste. So I'm going to cook this through, but I'm not going to spend too much time on it. I'll fry it now and I'll show you what I mean at the end. So I have added in the chocolate there, and trust me, that's going to make all the difference. In no time at all, that dissolves. Once I get to the end of the cooking, I'm probably going to give it another 15-20 minutes. Once I've done that, I'm then going to taste it, and I'm going to season it. In the meantime as well, I'm going to put the rice on. That takes, I don't know, 10 minutes. I'm assuming everyone knows how to cook rice. If not, read the back of the packet. Remember to put some salt in the water, that's really important. And then we're pretty much ready to serve. So I'll get this on, and we'll see you in a while. Okay guys, so another 20 minutes, and basically what we've got here is pretty much the finished article. So I'm just going to taste a little bit of it, and
ASMR.
That definitely needs some salt. So I haven't put any salt at all in this yet, and that'll need quite a bit of salt. And then I'm going to put some pepper in as well, and I'm going to stir it up. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I've had complaints that I haven't been showing how I serve these things up. So, and I'm not necessarily going to serve it up on a plate here, but I'm just going to show you what I am going to serve it with. And that's with the nice boiled rice, nothing apart from that, boiled rice in some fairly salty water. I've then got some lovely sour cream, which is going to go on the top when I serve it. And then I also like to serve it with a little bit of cheese, and so you get some rice, put the chili con carne on top, and then put cheese and then sour cream on it, and you have a lovely thing. Another thing you can also do is a bit of avocado, but generally I think you'll find that's not difficult to do, and again, super tasty. Simple as that. Enjoy guys, enjoy.